The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real.
Sorry, y'all. Okay, can y'all see me? Y'all, this is the stupidest shit ever, but let's go ahead and talk about it. And no, I'm not going to go far into detail because definitely I can do the mudslinging and stuff like that, but let me just explain some things. Now, as far as me, I've explained like my family history and, certain things. As you guys know, I always lived with my dad. Like that's who I lived with. And so since I was, I think like around 3 years old, I've been living with my dad. So that's always been a thing. I've always been closer to my dad's side of the family. Did my mom abandon me? No. Like, my parents never even went through custody or anything like that. It's so crazy that we're doing this on Father's Day. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. And I'm not crying or anything. My voice is trembling because I'm pissed. That's why my voice is trembling, because I'm pissed off by this. And I never thought like I would have a family member go to another channel. For what? For what? And let me tell you something. This whole thing started on the weekend when I went to Reno and nothing had happened. I promise you, nothing has happened. Nothing happened that weekend that I went to Reno. I just went to Reno. Maybe there's some jealousy because I went to Reno. Did you want to invite? But the funny thing here is that my aunt wasn't even here. Ask her who was taking her son to school. Ask her that question. Remember last year, I was all like, I had to take care of my little cousin because she had went to Vegas. So there was 4 months he was here with me and she was nowhere to be found. She was in Las Vegas. So this is the way you treat someone who has helped you. So any narrative that she's running right now about how I don't do this or that, your child was with me for 4 months. You were gone majority of May and your child was not with you. He was here. So this is crazy to me. And of course I clicked the link and I said, shut this shit down. I was like, shut this shit down. You know what I mean? Because it's ridiculous and it's stupid. Literally, we're in the same house. And instead of you having a conversation with me, you decide to run to a YouTuber that I don't fuck with. This is what you decide to do. I could literally go downstairs and show you. Well, the door's probably locked, but I can bang on the door. And instead of you getting your life together, you want to do this whole expose. And here's the thing too. You have gone over 30 years of my life with no communication. How the fuck can you ever tell anyone about me when you have went 30 years of my life with no communication? My mom that abandoned me has always been in my life. So you're running with these narratives, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Vegas, nothing happened. We don't talk. Do I ignore? Yes, I do. And let's talk about the whole, oh, you ignore them and stuff like that. That started after they reached out to the Coke. When they reached out to the Coke, that's when I cut off all communication, because my thing is that I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to give you any narrative. You're not going to be able to run with any narrative. I'm cutting you off completely. Why would I ever give anybody a reaction or even want to talk to them if they're going to run to the internet? Like, that's crazy to me. That's not what, and here's the crazy part. If you're my quote unquote auntie, aren't you supposed to protect me? You know, aren't you supposed to protect me? I can't imagine doing this to my nieces and nephews and slandering them. You know, I couldn't imagine doing that. When you are the elder and you're supposed to protect your family member, that's what you do. You protect them. So running to the internet is ignorant as shit. Now, I could definitely go ahead and play the games and put all the information out there. You know, I could put all the information out there, but that's not even what I want to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to have a conversation with my mom about this. And my aunt doesn't have the greatest relationship with her siblings. She feels alone and all that other stuff. She has psychological trauma. She's schizophrenic, and she has things that she has to work on her own. She has shit to work on. So it's a lot of shit that I cannot say because I'm still trying to protect her, because at the end of the day, that's my aunt. You know? At the end of the day, that is my aunt, but she is going through a lot. Schizophrenic, a lot of trauma, depression, anxiety. It's a lot to go through. And again, like I said, no, it's not her home. It's not her home at all. She's supposed to have a place in Vegas. So if I'm this horrible person, why are you still here if you have your place in Vegas? My cousin already graduated. So what's your excuse now? It's because my aunt and my cousin, talking about my older cousin, not the little one, the older cousin, they've always been able to take advantage of my uncle because I was basically out of the picture. And they were used to the status quo. And so I break that up. I break that up because you cannot just manipulate my uncle. It's different when, you know, I'm away, you can do whatever you want to, but me being here, it breaks it up. And so it kills her knowing, like, okay, well, I can't get away with this and that because AT2 is here to break shit up. That's what it is. And whatever situation that, you know, she has with her siblings, talking about my uncle and then my mom, whatever that situation, you handle that privately. You don't go to no internet, and you definitely don't treat somebody who has done a lot for you in these last 2 years. Remember, the lady has went 30 years without being involved in my life. So, like, that's why I was all like, how can anybody who has not been in my life for over 30 years try to tell me anything about what's going on with me? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And you run to social media and you're taking and dumbass, the Coke, you know, I don't like to say his name. The Coke is taking advantage of somebody who has depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia. That's wrong. That's wrong. You see my point, Miss AT Alien Stan? You see my point? You see my point, right? 30 years. 30 years. And so instead of trying to repair for lost time in that relationship, you decide to go on the internet. This is why you will get ignored until you move. Actually, no, this is what I'm going to do. It's either me or them situation, and it's definitely something got to give. You know, something got to give. Yeah, no, yeah, no reconciliation. No, not at all. Not at all. Never, never, never. No, I can't even say I wish you the best of luck. Right now, it's fuck you and burn in hell. I can't even wish you the best of luck. I can't do that because that I would be lying if I said that right now. It just hurts me because this is an attack on my mom saying that she abandoned me. Like, no, my dad had and I don't even like saying my dad had custody. They never went through a legal battle. My dad was able to take care of me because he had family support. My mom did not have family support from her family. They treated my mom like trash. She did not have the support that my dad did. And so it made sense for me to live with my dad. That's it, y'all. That is it. It's no salacious anything. You know, I still spent weekends. My grandma was a Jehovah's Witness. Like my family on my dad's side was Jehovah's Witness. So they didn't do holidays and stuff like that. So I, would go over, spend holidays and stuff like that. So it's just crazy to me that this is being all played out. It's crazy to me. This is literally ridiculous. And I told you guys that I moved to the valley and I was with my dad and my stepmom. I told you guys this stuff. Now they'll dress it up and make it seem sexy, but I've told you guys this stuff like there's nothing. And again, the whole thing about, oh, you didn't go to the graduation. Well, you guys did a whole expose on me. Did you think that I was going? I told you, like, no, once you piss me off, you cut off. You are cut off. Like, there is no more talking. You don't do that to family. You don't do that at all. My real family that loves AT2, they would never do that. Never. They would never do that to me. You know? They would never do that. If my parents or somebody has a problem with me, they would tell me like, yo, I got a problem with you, and straight up. They wouldn't run to the internet. And my auntie has always wanted to have a channel and stuff like that. And let's talk about that real quick. It's all like, help me with my channel, help me with my channel. But if you're not doing what you need to do to even start the channel and you're not focused on it, how am I supposed to help you? I'm just supposed to do it for you? That's the issue. I'm not going to do anything for you. You do it on your own. If you need help, I'll get in there and help you. I can't literally record and make the words come out your mouth. So my aunt is the only one that kind of keeps up with the YouTube stuff. And so we would talk about it. It was never, oh, she gave me pointers and then I would regurgitate everything that she would say and pretend like y'all really think like I need somebody to feed me words? That shit is stupid. That is stupid. That is dumb. Like that's what I was like. This shit is stupid. Like I didn't even want to do this, but I was all like, you know what? Let me go ahead and tell my side of the fucking story. And again, I'm not even going into details because I don't even want to take it to that level. You know, that is dumb. Oh, he stole everything that I said. Are you serious? Hey, I hope the Coke can help you with your channel and stuff like that, you know? He gonna be busting out in sweats because you know he did a few lines before. I mean, I think he been on live all day, you guys, right? He done hit a few lines. That's why he done so many live videos and shit. I know I had a ghostwriter. My auntie is claiming to be my ghostwriter. Isn't that shit crazy? What's up, Lefty? That is crazy to me. You're claiming to be my ghostwriter. Like this one, like this shit can't be real. This can't be real. Like this is unreal. That is wild. Like my thing is, oh yeah, and that's the thing. Definitely, the Coke is gonna turn on her. Don't know what you're setting yourself up for, but all right. If this is what you want to do, you know, if this is what you want to do, go be my guest. Like I said, I wish you. I can't say I wish you the best of luck. I wish you to burn in hell. Burn in hell, please. I want nothing to do with you. Nothing. 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 And it's not even like I want to cry or anything, you guys. It's just like, really? Really? You know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, really? Is this shit real? Like, yo, like, I mean, I guess the Coke thought like he was gonna ask my auntie for my hand in marriage because you know he in love with me, right? I guess he thought he was gonna ask for my hand in marriage or something. Like, I don't. It's weird. It's obsessive. It's obsessive. It's very weird. Very, very, very weird. And someone who has not been in my life for 30 years, and she has said that. She said in the last 2 years. So I'm right? So how can you tell me anything? Now, if he wanted an interview, he could have interviewed my mom. He could have interviewed my dad and my stepmom. Now that's the interview. They'll tell you about some shit about me, you know? But someone who has not been in my life can't tell you shit about me. What can you tell anything about? Nothing. Mary, I can't even love from afar. I just can't. Because again, like this is like an attack on my mom. Like usually when people have issues in their family, they go to therapy. I was under the impression that she was going to therapy. That's the crazy part. And like I said, I promise you, that weekend that I went to Reno, mind you, she wasn't even here, right? She was not even here. I literally left and I went to Reno. Mind you, I already had this plan to go to Reno. It wasn't like I was like, all right, I'm out for the weekend. Her son wasn't even here. Like my uncle had already handled that situation and sent him with his friends or whatever. So it wasn't like I left my cousin here. So it was nothing like that, right? Went to Reno, already had that plan. The last messages that we had, she asked me if I could look out for a package. And I was like, I'm in Reno. And then she asked if I had somebody's phone number. And I said, no. That was our last message. So then on Sunday, when he's saying I spoke to his family and all that stuff, I was all like, huh? I was all like, that's what, because I was not at home, y'all. And she wasn't even here. She was not even here. She was still in Vegas. So that's what I'm like, what happened between that time? Like, and it makes no sense, y'all. It makes no sense at all. It's definitely a sad situation just in general because like who wants to see anybody's family fight? But I can't have you in my life. You cannot be a part of my life. You What if this would have made me want to commit suicide? You know? What if this would have in turn made me want to harm myself? You don't even think about that. Luckily I am okay, you know? Yeah. That is wild. Was there anything else? No, there's nothing else to debunk. Like I said, this is a family thing, and it's not even an issue with me. Like I said, this is an issue within herself that she gonna have to work out. And when she realized, in a couple of years, when she laying up in the hospital and I'm not there, it is what it is at this time, y'all. It is what it is. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Let me go ahead and strike it. No, I'll do that when I get off. Because a little tip, you ain't supposed to play somebody live when they're actually live. Thank you, Paradise. I appreciate that. And shout out to everybody who's been in the chat. This wasn't on like no happy go lucky live. So I didn't say hello to everybody, but I see y'all. What's up, Breen? Thank you for coming. Like you wanted to see me destroyed. So I can't have you a part of my life. That's crazy to me. I was just thinking of something else to say, but like I said, I don't want to go that far. Thank you, Deborah. I got your email. And thank you for that. But the thing is that when it comes to working with if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would take it on. But because I'm a YouTuber, it is gonna get tricky. Like I said, and that goes to my point about working with other YouTubers, and shit like that. The relationships go awry. So yeah. Thank you. I will, Miss ATL and Stan. Yeah, my dad is actually cooking tomahawk steaks. I was like, oh, y'all got some money. Because the tomahawk ones is the one with the big ass bone. Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, they got money, which I'll be seeing my dad who didn't abandon me in August. you know. Um that is so weird. Like, you want to stream my content. I'm so this and that, but you want to stream my content. Oh, all right. I'm definitely going to strike that ass too. And you won't have a fucking channel. These are the kind of games that you have to play. When people try to destroy your brand, you got to play these games and you got to fight fire with fire. Thank you, Nurse Soul Brother. I'm going to be okay. Don't worry. I'm going to be all right. I promise you. I'm going to be okay. Um, I'm not laughing because this is funny. It's kind of just like you know, uh, whatchamacallit. Hold on. What did somebody say? Ah! Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. I got it. He's a single black female, right? Right, like the movie, right? Mm. Mm. I'm just thinking because I have to tell my mom about this, and that's what, is going to hurt me because I know my mom is very emotional and stuff like that. And that's what I'm more concerned about. Me, like I said, you're out of my life. No talking, no nothing. I want nothing to do with you. But my mom, that's who I'm concerned about because I know this is going to hurt her. My uncle, you know, um, it hurts him. Like my uncle doesn't care about this YouTube shit. You know, most my dad, uncle, every mom, everybody, they don't do this internet shit. They don't. They're not comfortable with this internet. Like they don't care about this. They deal with the real world. Granted, they respect what I do, but they would never do any of this. That's why I'm all like, yeah, anybody who's going to do this to me, yeah, that's not my family. No, mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. I was reading Nurse Soul Brother comment. Let me kind of go back up. Okay, so I've been single for the last couple of years. Okay. Like okay, like yeah. So has she, what does that matter? Like it's kind of like stupid shit. Like let's just say anything, make it stick, and make him look like a horrible person. It's dumb, dumb. Right, Miss ATLEN. So, like, you haven't been with me through my whole life. Like, you have not been in my life for 30 years. So, how can you tell anybody or anything about me? And again, don't blame my mom. Like, oh, well, your mom kept us from you. That's a lie. My dad always kept open communication. My grandma on my dad's side lived in the same home for since I was 20 since I was born and was there for at least 20 years of my life and they were there for like at least another 15, 20 years before then. So there's ways of getting in communication with me. Don't blame my mom for you not being in communication. That's like me with my siblings. That's like me blaming them for me not being in their life. No, it would be on me to be in their life. Yeah, that's the thing. They forgot like I have real support. There's people that actually love me. Shit, y'all want to be my family? Put a one in the chat if you want to be my family because I gotta have some new family now. Put a one in the chat if you want to be my family. Let's go ahead and do a 30-second countdown. Damn it. And just to let you guys know, no, I don't want to say that until the end of the show. I'll say that for the end. Um, yeah. So, am I worried about anybody else doing any kind of interviews about me or anything like that? No, I am definitely not worried about anybody else doing any kind of interviews about me. This is a one-off situation. Like this is going to be a one-off situation, and that's it. There's not going to be multiple different situations. Don't even trip about that. It stops here. It's I wish I still had that video. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, this is the only situation where there's gonna be a quote unquote expose, like the only thing. An expose for somebody who hasn't been in my life for over 30 years. You picked the winner. You know, and thank you everybody for responding. I appreciate that. Y'all gonna be my cousins, sister, brothers. Shit, y'all gonna be everything in one. I gotta pick me a new family, you know? The former associate is going to make to make fine your ex-girlfriend from high school. um exactly, Paradise. I'm your Brooklyn cousin. Oh, see, thank you, all my cousins. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. What's up, Makeup Diva? Thank you for being here. Man, I wish I would have brought y'all a happier live. Like, I wish it would have been something like, oh, today I just won $1 million, Oh, thank you, Miss Indies. I appreciate that, Auntie. Thank you. Y'all making me feel better. Yes, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm just all like, man, like this is crazy. And again, just like today with the interview thing, nothing happened. I literally walked to Target today. That's what I did. I walked to Target and walked back home. That's literally what I did today. I talked to my dad. My mom was on my uncle's phone. My uncle was all like, "Oh, here's the phone. Your mom's on the phone." I talked to my mom. Nothing happened today. It's another thing like, oh, I'm just getting some kind, I don't know what it is, whatever kind of mental health issue it is. Like, oh, let's go live and let's do an expose. And the expose is whack. At least she could have showed her face, right? Ask her for pictures of me past 5 years old. Like, that's a real test. That's a real motherfucking test, right? Ask her for pictures from Uncle. Oh, I get it, Uncle Win. Not Uncle Win. Win, friend. Ask her for pictures of me after 5 years old, not from the last 2 years. Ask her for pictures of me after I turned 5 years old. And then let's see, like, ask her, did she go to any of my graduations? Ask her that. Oh, my merch matrix, AT2 Entertainment, like ask for a picture of me past the age of 5. Now, if you would have interviewed like, my dad's side of the family, or you would have interviewed my mom or my stepmom or my sister, like if you would have interviewed them, you would have had like actual content. You would have had actual content. Like, you don't have any content because, oh, I can tell you what happened to the last 2 years. But were there like 2 full years, or like let's come on now. Yeah, I don't want this kind of love. You don't want the love that hurt. This ain't what I'm looking for. Definitely, I have to pass on that, And I don't know if he thought like, damn, this is going to get AT2. This is going to be like a groundbreaking interview. But he's not even realizing that the interview is whack. It flopped. No, that's my mom's sister, not my mom. No, I don't think my mom would do it. I don't think, yeah, like I said, I think this is a one-off situation. Um, this is not a situation where it's going to be a whole bunch of different people and all this stuff. No, this is a very small sector. All the rest of my family loves me. The rest of my family, they love me. Like they don't, yeah, there's no, yeah. I'm not worried about it. And again, I can be petty and be like, oh, let me try to convince my family to come online and show that they love me. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Well, first, if I ask them, they're going to be all like, shut the hell. Like, don't ask me no stupid shit like that. I ain't coming online. Like that's what they would say. They're like, I'm not coming online to prove that I love you. Like, what? That's stupid. Get out of here with that stupid shit. You know? Yo, you can literally ask for my attention. That's the thing. You can ask for it. But again, you weren't here for the majority of May, and I went to Reno, and then all of a sudden you had a problem. Like, that's the crazy part. That is the crazy part. And let's talk about the food thing because my auntie can't even cook. So I don't even know what you're talking about. I ate up all the food and stuff like that. I buy food specifically for me. And then when I cook for the entire home, I leave it out for everybody to eat. Like I have stuff just like anybody in their house. You have food specifically for you. And and then when you cook, I cook for everybody because that's the way I was raised. I was raised to clean up after myself. Like the way I was raised, and I hate saying this, but I was raised right. And what I mean by that, RIGHT. The way I was raised is when you make a mess, you clean it up. Now, your room can be messy because all you got to do is close the door, right? Your room can be messy, but your living room, bathroom, all the common areas need to be clean. That's not how they are. So when I had heard like they were judging me because I clean up, I was like, that sounds stupid as fuck. You know what I mean? I was like, that's stupid. Oh, thank you, 70. She said, she said, is she still mad about that cookout back in 1983? I mean, Stephanie, that must be what it is. That must be what it is. When? Now y'all got me saying that stupid win shit. When she bought the potato salad and nobody touched it, that must be what it is. So, I mean, not now, hopefully not raisins. Oh God. It's like, come on now. This is literally stupid. This is dumb. Like, I wish I had the authority to just like shut the shit down. While I'm talking about shutting it down, let me go ahead. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just trying to because I want to flag it and then do a copyright on it. And this is why I don't play other people's content, because as soon as they get mad at you, they're gonna try to strike your shit and do all that ridiculous stuff. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. When I seen the title, because the title said my mentor at my mentor at first, I was like, who the hell is my mentor? Like, what the fuck are they talking about? My mentor? What? Mm, do, 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 do. Yeah, this guy is out of his mind. And the crazy part is, as you seen, he was in the chat earlier. I just ignored him, right? You have open communication with me. What Stephanie say? She said, don't do it, reconsider what you need. Can we help you with something? Wait, is he here? That's dumb. If you have your own life going, what are you doing in somebody else's life? That's weird to me. To try to draw traction and try to draw attention, like that's dumb. Hey, let me do one more thing on here. Do, 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 do. Okay. All right. Fill out the address. I hate how you have to put your address. They say they don't give out the address, but I don't trust that shit. You can do it. Put your back into it. Yo, Stephanie, that is funny. You can do it. Put your back into it. That is weird. Oh, let me read the comments on. And that's another thing too. You got all these channels that just stream other people's videos and shit like that. YouTube got to regulate that shit. It's to try to take away views from you and all that other shit like that. That shit is stupid and played out. Okay. Don't worry, y'all. I'm coming back. And y'all see why I say I want to whoop his ass? Y'all see why I say this, right? Because my thing is that it would be different. Here's the difference. Me and him, we've only had a war of words, right? I've never digged up his information. I never tried to, do the other people, they do it. And now, am I saying it's right or wrong? At this point, I don't give a damn. Good for them exposing him, right? But in my battles with him, have I ever went and tried to dig up information about him? Anything that I've said, it's just been the shit on YouTube. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. Have I ever went the extra mile and digged up shit in his personal life? So my thing is like, at least match me with the same energy. Like we can have a war of words, but it's another thing when you're trying to play dirty like this. I've never done that to him. Never. Where is his mother? She's still legally liable for his face since he's only right. Thank you, Vegas. I was waiting for somebody to say something. Thank you. Have I? Yeah, I have not met him with that same energy. I have not. Now have I called him the Coke? Yes, because you can see him break out in sweats. He says that he got a $30,000 camera. No, that's a lie. He breaks out in sweat from the Coke. He's a cokehead. He sniffed Coke before he get on live. That's apparent. We can see it. You know? And Nelly, happy birthday. I know tomorrow's your birthday, but I just wanted to say it now. Also, Naughty Love, it was your birthday, so happy birthday yesterday. Yeah, Nelly, I just wanted to say that just in case I forget tomorrow. I did not meet you with the same kind of energy. Now, definitely if something fall into my lap. No, I can't even say that, y'all. Like, it's one thing when somebody is doing a diss video against him. But I've never looked at somebody's video that's quote unquote exposing him. I've never done that. Never. Now, if somebody's dragging him all like, oh, that's why you got a chopped nose and your nose is pinched. Oh yeah, I'm watching that. I'm watching that. But for me, I've never tried to dig up information and do no ridiculous shit like this. You know? Oh, you're going to dinner tomorrow? Have fun. And thank you, everybody. Wishing Nelly a happy birthday. Thank you, guys. This is dumb. This is your way of trying to get clout. This is your way because you know there's no other way, no matter how many times you call me fat and all this, but you're not gonna tell people, you know, okay, so when I said the whole he sent me 200 for ass pictures, I was lying about that, but he has tried to have sexual conversations with me. That's not a lie. Now, does he want me to go into detail about that? Because I can. But the ass pictures, I was lying about that, y'all. I was lying. But have the conversations been, you know, what they not supposed to be? And I kind of like, this is getting kind of weird. Yeah, those have happened. And I wouldn't lie about that. I don't have to lie about that. We know Denat has a type, and we know what he likes. He can say all those other things, but let's be clear. The DMs say something different, and I made sure to screenshot it since last time he tried to pull some bullshit and said that I wanted to see his dick. Never said that. And I showed you guys proof of that. He blocked both your pages, laugh out loud, even with the one with my face. Then he went to the page and saw I look good and just hurried and changed the subject after telling me wow. He told you to, yeah. He can definitely burn in hell as well too. Hello, Celeste. Thank you for coming. Right, he is a clown, you know. And I thought like he was moving into a new sector. That's what I thought. Didn't he say that? He said that he was moving into a new sector and he was trying to, you know, get in the manosphere. He's not a man, but he was trying to get into the manosphere and shit like that. I thought you were doing that. Like, whatever happened to that? If you don't mess with Jaguar and you don't want to be in the Jaguar sector, why are you over here? Why are you still over here? That's dumb. He'll do anything for $1 and he'll do anything for attention. Excuse me. He felt like after we did my interview that he owned me. He felt like he owned me. And it definitely wasn't that. We literally did an interview that you asked for. We did an interview that you asked for. That you asked for. Remember? I didn't ask for that. I did an interview and that was it. That's what it was. Oh yeah, hit my quota. Shit. I'm the one being quote unquote exposed. I need a quota. Yeah, my hit record. I gave you a hit record. That's the dumbest shit ever. But you know, when somebody is concerned about numbers and they're concerned about, you know, the money and stuff like that, the thing is that none of those people were going to cash app him, super chat. None of those people were going to do any of that because they didn't like him. They came to my platform because it was a neutral platform, and they were going to give me the money because they, in spite of him, they were never going to give him money if he did an interview on his channel. So his thought process is out of whack. Exactly. Because he know that he hates black women, so he's trying to push that narrative onto me. And so like, oh, you hate your aunt, so you hate all black women. Like, what? no correlation at all, but he'll make it seem that way. That's his whole shtick. He steals other people's shit and then tries to push it off on other people. Is it the end of the pay period? People coming out. We close to the end, yo, because tomorrow's Juneteenth, so that's the 19th. And then after that, like, yeah, it's over with. You know, it's over with. Yeah, G Houston, I guess she wanted $1. Like, I guess that's what it's really about. She wanted $1. Oh, thank you, Nelly. No, Nelly, it's your birthday. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, no, I put up Stephanie. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. That is, I'm glad that I'm at the point where I can laugh at it. I think I've been through so much on these YouTube streets. This is definitely a new low. But I've been through so much on these YouTube streets that it's kind of like nothing that people say can really affect me, you know? Nothing can really affect me because I've been through all this messy shit on YouTube. Now I can finally say I've been through everything. I think now at this point I can be like, damn, I'm really the king. That's why I call myself the godfather of YouTube, you know? I'm really the godfather of YouTube. I've been through all this shit. The godfather of YouTube has been through everything. Now, officially. An expose of somebody who has not been in my life for over 30 years. Like I said, ask for a picture past 5 years old and not within the last 2 years. Of course, we took pictures since the last 2 years. Right, because Cooter Brown, he had a sister, the sister, the brother. I think he had like a few other family members come out. So yeah, I done made it. Shit, I'm big timing. Y'all can't tell me shit. Like this is like for me, honestly, this is a win right here. This is a win. A win is a win. Like this is definitely a win right here. I definitely won. I definitely won. This is a win. This is definitely a win. I'm happy. I'm honestly happy, y'all. I am just thinking about it. Like, yo, eight. Because yesterday, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I was apologizing to a few of my friends for not being in their life. For how do I say? Thank you, flawed, not fake. I appreciate that. I was apologizing to my friends yesterday because I was at a celebration, right? I was apologizing to them because I was like, yo, I know I kind of been out of it and stuff like that, but I promise you, I've been working on trying to get myself together and really working on this content creation shit. Like I said, when you're a content creator, you work around the clock. Oh yeah, can y'all get the likes up, by the way? You work around the clock. And so there's been plenty of like friends, events, and like, you know, not reaching out to them a lot and stuff like that. And so I felt like I needed to apologize because it's all like, hey, I promise you, I'm always here. I still love you. I was working on myself. I was working on my brand. I was working on my business, trying to get this shit together so I can have something to show for. And I think I told you guys this already, but I didn't start making like actual money until this year from YouTube. The first 2 years, it was kind of slow and low. Like, I mean, I made money, but it wasn't. I didn't have financial freedom. And trust me, let's be clear, because I don't want y'all to take y'all super chats and your cash apps away from me. Like, I'm still not, you know, financially free and stuff like that. I'm not at that point yet. But I finally made enough money to where I can do things and I can experience things, you know. And sometimes I thought about like, damn, I need to go back to a regular 9 to 5. At least I know that's a steady paycheck. Thank you, Vegas, for pushing the merchandise. A steady paycheck. You know, I might not like the job, but if I can just get a job that probably pays me $20 an hour and probably do this on the side. But I was like, no, because as soon as I get a job, I'm not going to want to do this. And I'm not going to be able to put in all the effort and do this full time, you know? I've had conversations with my parents about like, well, why don't you just go get a job for now? And then, you know, once it finally hits, you can do this and that. And it's all like, yeah, I can, but I'm not going to be able to focus on what I want to do. Do you know how much it sucks clocking in and making money for somebody else? That shit sucks. You not being able to do what you want to do because you can't take the time off and you can't do certain things. That shit sucks. This allows me to have that flexibility, you know? It allows me to do that. And granted, I appreciate my uncle because he was like, hey, I got this place, you want to move in, blah, blah, blah. Boom. There we go. I'm moving in. And so I'm blessed that my uncle has given me this opportunity. Now, regarding if I just pay him $250 a month, that's a lie. I wish y'all, like, I'm upset that that's a lie. Like, that's what I'm mad about. I'm more upset that that's a lie. I wish that was true, that I was only paying $250 or the rent was free. You know, I wish that was true. See, a lot of y'all who are working the standard 9 to 5 know what I'm talking about. You know, they say, oh, we care about work-life balance. No, you don't. But, you know, going back to my point, working, making somebody else money, you know, trying to, it's crazy. It's crazy living that life of the standard 9 to 5, stressing, having to deal with bullshit customers that yell and scream at you, and you just got to take that shit, and you can't cuss back at them. At least now here I ain't supposed to cuss back at them. You know, technically y'all are my customers. I ain't supposed to cuss back, but some of y'all be asking to be cussed out, right? Am I wrong? Some of y'all be asking to be cussed out, so I have to sometimes. But at least, you know, to a certain extent, you know, I'm not gonna get fired for cussing back. But for the most part, playing those office politics, and I think call centers are the worst. Has anybody else worked at a call center before? Anybody who has worked at a call center, y'all know it'd be some shit. It go down. Now, the last one that I worked at was a warranty company. That one wasn't that bad. You know, it wasn't that bad. It was the one prior to that, that furniture company. That shit, whew. Oh, poor shit. Yo, Sharon apologized to me though. I apologized to her and she apologized to me. Yeah, she just didn't understand that Genesis was going on a world tour with a whole bunch of other YouTubers and stuff like that. She just didn't know at first, you know? But now that she knows, she apologized to me. See, Jazzy, see, the office, call centers is a trip, y'all. The work-life balance file is the lie manager. Right, it's something that they tell you. Yeah, that whole spiel, that work-life balance spiel, that's bullshit. That shit's file skill. I'm sorry. Like 30 years ago. Still on tour. Yeah, still on tour. She's still doing a world tour and everything like that. That is a lie. Like I said, I got food specifically for me, and then whatever I cook for everybody, they can have it. I've already explained that. It's funny that they must be behind watching. And why hasn't YouTube like took that shit down immediately? Already striked it. All of this for a Cash App? My thing is like we could have did an interview on my channel and I could have put like a Cash App up for you. Like I think that would have been more than anything else. Like You doing it on somebody else's platform, I don't think that's going to work out good for you. Exactly. Why are you watching my shit? You're literally watching my shit instead of handling your live because you realize you fucked up. And when I come to LA, I'm gonna let you know where I am, and you're gonna get that ass whooped. Even if you feel like you're gonna whoop my ass, we're gonna whoop each other ass. So you getting that ass whooped. That's a promise. Because you just don't do shit like that. What's up, Sunkiss? Thank you for coming and watching from the bushes. As usual, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Sunkiss. I've been missing you. I'm extremely proud that you didn't give up on your passion. I once heard that you should never have a plan B when you are serious about it. Ooh! Trust me, because I thought about, damn, I need a plan B. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no plan B. So that lets me know a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. He's watching yours. Can he need some positivity in his diet? I guess that's why he's watching mine. But like I said, a lot of these people don't have content. So, they have to play other people's shit. They have to play other people's stuff because they have no other content. And now that I'm debunking everything that is being said, it's like, oh shit, what do I do? And now because I'm debunking everything that's being said on that other platform, he's going to then in turn turn on my auntie. That's what's going to happen. Wow. And again, I want to clarify something because they're going to try to swindle this. My little cousin, I have no beef, no issue with him. He's just doing what he's told to do. With my little cousin, I would love to have a conversation once he turns 18. Just for now, I can't have a conversation because I want nothing to do with his mother. But now, we can't talk. But when he turns 18, I would love to have a conversation with him. Just not now. No, my auntie is not that old. She just sounds old. Oh Lord, y'all think I should have told y'all? Oh yeah, she elderly, but I'm not shady like that, so I wouldn't do that. And this is the thing: when you jump into the ring in YouTube, they're gonna eat you up. Like, this is why I protect my family. This is why I do my videos in my room. Oh, he locks his door and doesn't come up. Like, first of all, I'm working on content. I'm doing shit. And then when I wanted to breathe and like I watch TV or I'm watching YouTube, So for me, I have y'all. Do y'all think like I protected my family? Like, I literally have protected my family. I might mention them in passing, but you guys don't see me slandering them. I have done all that I could do. There is nothing more I can do. Exactly, Jazzy. It's my room. What does that prove? That doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove anything. And obviously, they say I like to eat and shit. I have to come out my room to eat. I have to come out my room to use the bathroom and shit like that. So obviously I do come out. That's why it's so stupid. You're literally doing an interview to try to beg for my attention, but that's not how you do it. Now, what that's going to do is get your ass cussed out, but never talked to again. That's all that's going to happen. Nothing else is going to happen from that. That's it. Exactly. A lot of content creators don't talk about their personal life. And you're worried about me being single for the last 2 years. I don't even know that's why that was a conversation. I don't know if my auntie brought that up or that was the Coke that brought it up. Because if the Coke asking, we know what he wants from me. But I don't even know why that was even a conversation, considering my auntie is not with anybody. Or should I drop that tea? Hmm. Should I drop some tea? God damn it. Should I let you know? Was she really? No, I'm just kidding. I'll drop it for the members. I ain't gonna drop that one. No, I'll drop it for the members. So. Don't worry, Miss AT Aliens. Don't worry. Don't worry. Wait, what happened? Natasha said, she said you had 20 wins. But she don't even eat chicken. That's how I know that's a lie. Natasha, shut up. That's how I know that's a lie. She don't even eat chicken. And trust me, the fat jokes don't make a difference. You know, I don't even trip about that. I don't even trip about the fat jokes. I'm like, okay, whatever. Um, oh, this curiosity. And then I'll put the comment back up there. Oh god, y'all are crazy. This is wild. Like this is some shit like I never thought I would have to go through. Like this is incredible. Incredible and fucking incredible. This is crazy. Right, G Houston. Is that really tea though? Like, come on now. Like that's what I mean. Like, you have no tea because you have not been in my life for 30 years. For 30 years, you have not been in my life. Like, what tea do you honestly have? Thank you, Audrey. Yeah, trust me, this shit is petty. This is petty. Because I can't whoop her well, I could, but I ain't trying to go to jail. I could whoop that ass. But I'm going to handle him. I'm definitely going to handle him. He got to get that ass whooped. Like, this is inexcusable for me, at least for me. Oh, Natasha, go over there and ask her, does she even eat chicken? Like, that's the thing. Like, that's why this shit is stupid. All the fat shaming and everything like that. But why don't you ask her to show her face? Isn't that a big thing, y'all? The whole show your face, show your face, show your face. I would love for y'all to go over there and ask her to show her face. Like, ask her to show her face. I'm just waiting. I thought we don't talk to avatars no more. We don't like avatars. I know you're just an avatar. Oh, y'all want the Avatar song? Hold on, let me play the Avatar song. That's my shit. Damn, where is it? Right here.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they pressed to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, Avatar. But baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar. But baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they pressed to find ya.
Okay, I'm gonna be an avatar right now. I'm trying to check something, y'all. I know you're just an avatar. Oh, is he literally just watching the replay? That says a lot. When you don't have your own content, just watch the replay. Or let me just watch your live. But thank you. That brings people over here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because you playing my live bring people over to me. Because they'll be all like, oh, well, why am I watching your live if you're just replaying his? That works in adverse, but thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, we back. Damn, that light's bothering me. I got to turn that off or turn it down. Oh, yeah, we definitely going to have a members live tonight so we can talk some shit behind the paywall. And whoever want to record it, that's completely fine. At least I got your money, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I got him quiet? Yeah, because what can you say? You can't say this was supposed to be the internet. Like, what was supposed to happen is that, you know how he likes to say, I'm going to get you up out your body. I'm going to get you up out your body, right? So he's trying to get me up out my body and have me go all crazy and berserk. No, anything I'm going to go crazy, it's going to be offline if I go crazy. But I'm not going to come on here screaming, yelling, doing all the no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Like I said, if there was a real interview, like interview my mom, like now that would be something like she would tell you some shit like, you know what he did? He did this, that, and that, and this. I almost said my nickname. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she probably said my nickname already. But my mom's side of the family, they call me Day. So when you guys had said that, yeah, that was true. They do call me Day. Like, yeah, but I didn't think that was like any kind of like tea or anything like that. So when somebody said it, I just kind of ignored it. I was kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. Well, all right. I didn't care. Okay, whatever. He has to search for content. He has to. This was supposed to be groundbreaking. Because last time what I did was just completely ignore it. And I probably would have did that today. But I was just like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Shout out to my moderators because they let me know. They had let me know what hold on. Okay, she clarified. The donut told her what you said about her not eating chicken. She said she doesn't eat chicken. It's her son that asked for a wing and you got See how they lie? That's the thing, they lie. Okay, let me change the story up and say this. See how that was supposed to be, that never happened, y'all. That was supposed to be like another fat joke reference. But like, there's fat people in our family, so how can you just single me out for being fat? You know what I mean? So that's ridiculous. That's stupid. Right, Audrey, talking about there's so much she can say, girl, bye, on here crying about wings and that you don't. Right, it was stupid, right? It's stupid. Dumb. But I mean, the reason why I'm laughing is because like, well, damn, if that's like all the damaging that you can do, okay, you can have it. But literally, you have not been in my life. So how can you say anything about me? Like I said, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this and explain the situation. So last year was supposed to be my cousin's last year out here, right? That was supposed to be his last year out here. So they asked me, hey, can you be responsible for picking him up, cooking, all that, taking care of him, like anything. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it. It's the thing where like, okay, when I moved back to the Bay Area, I was all like, this is my opportunity to, be with my family and stuff like that and like really connect with them. And so I agreed to do it. So, so February of last year, till like June, like the middle of June, my cousin was here. My aunt was in Vegas. So when you say that whole abandoned thing, I was like, well, I can say that about you. I'm confused. Like, why would you say my mom abandoned me? You know? So we fast forward to this year when we get to September. So this was supposed to be the last year, you know, supposed to be gone, right? So then they end up coming back in like August, and I'm all like, wait, I thought like this was the last year or whatever. And then it was all like, oh well, I hadn't signed up. So that whole he wanted to graduate here, I could see that being a part of it, but she was lazy and didn't sign him up for school. That's why they had to come back out here. So that's the real tea right there. So that's the truth. And so, you know, since you have your life in Vegas and you hate it here so much, why are you still here? Now we fast forward to this year, you know, he's already graduated. Okay, he graduated. Why are you still here? If you hate it so much, and especially because I'm the bad guy now, why are you still here? Can we ask that? Hashtag Auntie, why you still here? Put that in the chat, y'all. Hashtag Auntie, why you still here? If you hate it so much. Well, Auntie, why you still here? Not all that stuff. Damn, it's just ice. I'm just wondering, why are you still here? What's your excuse? Oh, because definitely this is over with. I already had a conversation with my uncle. Like, no, but like, what's the plan? They gotta go, or I'm going. You know, because I have options. You know, Auntie leave, Auntie go home. You know, like, come on now. If you really hated me and I'm this worst person, you'll be on the first. You'll be out, right? You'll be out of here. That doesn't. Nothing makes sense, y'all. It doesn't. So I'm trying to make sense of something that's not making sense. What's up, Redbone? Thank you for being here. I'm trying to make sense of shit that doesn't make sense. This is why I never wanted to address it. And like I said, I don't want to get in a mudslinging contest because my thing is that I would never want this to end up where she wants to cause physical harm to herself, you know? I don't want that. Now, I want nothing to do with you, but I don't want you to cause physical harm because I don't want to be a part of that. If you do that on your own, that's on you, but I never want to be the cause of that. So I'm not going to get in a mudslinging contest like that, but I will debunk what I have to and tell the truth. I will do that. Is the coke crashing out on his panel like, oh my God, I can't believe AT2 is a liar. He's this, he's that. Is he crashing out? I hope he is. I hope he is crashing out, like he like to say. Oh, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I say you guys as initials unless like they know your name. So like I say you guys as initials. So just know like that's why I give you guys nicknames and stuff when you guys cash at me and all that. D-A, Sunkiss D, all of the above. All of the above. You know? Thank you, Redbone. I appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all have really helped me get through this. Like, let me not even be honest. Like, let me not even lie. Like, y'all really have helped me get through this. I can just imagine like everybody being against me because you know that has happened to me. That has happened to me where everybody was against me and I don't want to go back in that situation and I felt alone and then I had to lean on you guys to get me out of that situation and all that stuff. I don't want to go back to it, but you know, this is another situation where I can say like, hey, My subscribers helped me get through this. Y'all literally pulled me out of a dark space, or a dark space that I could have went into, and y'all really helped me out of this. So I just want to say I love y'all. I love you. Now the person texting me, no, I can't fucking respond because you see me on live. Come in the goddamn chat. I love you, Mimi. Everybody say hi, Mimi. Like, she like text me. I'm like, get your ass over here. Like, I can't fucking respond. Mimi know I love her. She know it's nothing personal. Yeah, but I'm all like, no, I can't respond to you. But yeah, thank y'all for pulling me out of a dark space that I could have went into, because if I didn't have y'all to lean on, who would I lean on? Who can I run to? I know she know I love her. I'm a text her after this and let her know like I love her. So yeah, I appreciate that. If you that bad, why would she leave her son? Exactly. Yes. She just responded back to me. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Like, none of this is making sense. And we're in the same house. Someone said no escape. Okay. Well, technically, that wasn't even their song. Wait, what happened? Thank you. Ask him why he told me to unalive. Right. That's disgusting. He should have never told you that. I'm just reading some of y'all comments. I'm sorry. We assist each other because I've been depressed for 2 years and just came out of it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Redbone. Well, I'm glad you came out of it. That's the thing that's important. I'm really glad that you came out of it. Last year I, was doing the whole phone or virtual thing with the therapist and stuff like that. And now we've had conversations about mental health and stuff like that. So it's just weird how someone can have, you know, just hate and vitriol for you for no reason. Oh, Natasha, that's what she said? Oh, okay. Natasha be having all the tea. She'd be like, this is what she said. It's like I gotta fill in the blank with stuff because basically everything that AT2 is saying is true. When you get into a ring with a roaster, this is what happens. This is what happens. You get into the ring with a roaster / YouTuber. This is what happens. This is such real Perry stuff. Yo, and it's funny, like you'll see Perry in the background or walk by. That shit is funny, y'all. That is really funny. Yeah, this is her breakout video. Like, this was definitely not the right way to do it, At least not with that one. Like, it would have to be like, I don't even think, like, I wouldn't even suggest doing this. Like definitely, that I offer consultation, classes and stuff like that. This would be like, no, this is a bad idea. This is what you do not want to do. But when you don't listen, you just don't listen. Thank you, Ray Ray. I appreciate that. No, I promise you guys, I'm fine. I promise I am okay. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it. Because I'm spitting the truth. There's only so much you can say, there's only so many lies you can tell. I mean, we caught we caught her in the easiest lie about the chicken thing. Then she was like, "Oh no, my son asked for the chicken." So we really so like yeah, like when you get caught in lies, you get mad, and so you just want to go slander and stuff like that. That's what you want to do when you get caught in lies. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to hit them where it hurts. I'm gonna hit them where it hurts, and it does it. So since the situation had happened in when did that happen? Over the not Mother no, it wasn't Mother's Day weekend. Oh, Memorial Day weekend, Since it happened on Memorial Day weekend, like when he said initially he had talked to a family member or whatever, right? Since it happened on Memorial Day weekend, I had already, came to like, okay, well, I'm done. I was all like, well, I'm done. So anything that's happening now, anything that's happening now, it's like it doesn't matter to me because I already built up that wall, and now that wall is there for eternity. Forever. That wall is up for eternity. That wall is not coming down, that's not breaking down. No. With my aunt, we are her only family. My aunt doesn't really have like an extensive family, so we are her only family. So, with me out the picture, I guess the only person that you have is your kids and my uncle. Because I know my mom ain't gonna want to deal with that. Right, Denitra, right. I know my mom ain't gonna want to deal with it. I hope you got a lot of cash apps. I hope you feeling rich. I hope all your dreams come true. You know? I hadn't had a conversation. So, I have my mom and then I have my stepmom and my dad, right? I talked to my dad, he kind of laughed at it. He was like, oh, it is whatever. But I haven't talked to my mom about it. Like that's why I was all like, damn, I have to have this conversation with her. And that's more what gets me, because I'm all like, ugh. Because my mom takes things more personally and I don't want to hurt her. So why did I just talk to my mom today? And here's the thing too. Did she bring up not older, my cousin that graduated college? No, I did not want to go out there for the graduation. I did not. And that wasn't anything necessarily against my cousin, but like it was a trick to have me drive the whole 8 hours. That's why I did not go. You're not going to trick me to go ahead and drive the whole 8 hours. So yeah, like so I did not go. That's true. And I'm talking about driving from the Bay Area to Vegas. Okay. That doesn't mean that I didn't say congratulations. That doesn't mean that my love well, I don't love her anymore. That doesn't mean any, at the time that didn't mean my love changed, but now, no, I want nothing to do with you. Um, it is what it is though. Hmm. Yes, Melanie Jones, that's what that translates to. Oh, and somebody said something about my sister. No, I'm cool with my sister. Me and my sister are good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with me and my sister. Me and my sister are good. Well, let me drop this bomb. So, my sister had already let me know that they were going to do this interview. This is not a shocker. She had already let me know that they were going to do this interview. So if my sister hated me, she wouldn't have gave me the heads up. I just didn't know when it was going to be. That's the difference. So because I didn't know when the interview was going to be, that's why I was shocked today. Like, well, why pick Father's Day? I'm the godfather of YouTube. So, I should be celebrated today. AT2, when you get a chance, please read Timothy 3, verses 1 to 5. This will answer as why she did this precisely. Ooh, okay. Let me write that down. Hold on. Thank you for that. Hold on. Timothy. Ooh, tell me why it came up. This must be a popular verse because it came up as soon as I Googled it. I was just trying to type it in and it straight up popped up. Okay, I'm gonna read that personally. And it's so crazy because like I was all like, I think I want to go to church. Like I don't know why. I was all like, I think I want to go to church, and I don't know why I was thinking that, but I think I just wanted kind of like some kind of healing that beyond, therapy and stuff like that. Oh, Audrey, that's completely fine. If they want to run that narrative, because nobody in my family can whip my ass. So if they want to run that narrative, that's completely fine. But I said I was going to whoop his ass. I didn't say anything about hers. I just said she's cut off. But Evan, I'm good. I don't have the issue. I don't think a family therapist, I think a singular therapist for yourself is good, but not for me. I'm fine. I actually just had a reference for therapy, like, actual regular therapy, but yeah, I said, no, it's cool. I'm fine. Thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Yo, so I'm not even gonna lie. I was thinking about banging on the door, like, what the fuck is going? But then again, just like y'all talking about the recording thing, that's why I didn't do it because I was like, if I act a fool and start banging on the door, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I called 911." It would have been, yeah. I knew. I knew how to play this game. And then when I hopped up there the second time, I was like, I got my own channel. Why am I here right now? Because my thing is that I'm gonna take views away from you. Why would I give you the click and view and get your shit popping? Right. Gave you a hand, gave you an opportunity, and this is what you do, you know? This is what you do, gave you an opportunity. And I'm talking about the Coke, not my auntie. I'm talking about the Coke, you know? But that just lets you know drugs are bad. Oh, did I finish? Yeah, I was telling you guys. So I knew they were going to do like an interview. I just didn't know when and the person when. And the person that told me was my sister because my cousin, my older cousin, the one that graduated college, tells my sister everything. So I knew this was coming down the line. Thank you. Yes, please pray for my family. Definitely. Like I said, I'm good. I'm fine. Just fine, 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 fine. Woo! I definitely need a vacation. Shit, can I move this trip up? I wish I had enough money to leave for a couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to find somewhere to go until my vacation come up because yeah. Yep, Natasha, same house. Oh, never. Yeah, never, Tandy. No, definitely not. Would never trust. No, no, there is nothing we need to talk about. Nothing. Never. He will never, ever, ever. If I'm cutting off my own family, he definitely getting cut off. He definitely getting cut off. Nothing else. Edwin, like my aunt wasn't in my life. 30 years not in my life. 30 years, but has so much to say about me. I asked y'all to have her show you a picture of me after 5 years old and not from the last 2 years. Ask her, how many graduations she's been to. She didn't even go to my 5th grade graduation, and that's when I lived in Oakland. She's never been to any graduations, none of that. Called me on my birthday, made sure I was all right. There was one time, so this was when I first started working at the movies. I was 16 I was 16 and I was turning 17 at the movies, right? This is kind of like a memory. I remember I had talked to her on the phone and she was like, "Hey, I'm having some blood work done. And I was wondering like, how do you get to the mall in Tracy from Oakland or whatever, right?" And I was like, "Oh, this is how you do it," not even thinking. So I was working the day of my birthday, right? And my mom and another aunt had came and seen me, and they surprised me for my birthday. And the auntie that's talking right now was supposed to be there, but she did not come. So there's been plenty of opportunities for my aunt to be in my life, but she chose not to be in my life. So it's just very weird, It's very weird. Very, very, very weird. If you miss this much of my life, you would think, man, I want to do everything in my power to make this right. I want to do everything in my power to make this situation right. But instead, you decide to turn to the Coke, who's then in turn going to turn on you and then tell all your business and all that. I hope you didn't tell them anything private about you. I don't even care about me because you can't say too much, but I hope you didn't tell them anything about you. Because he is definitely going to turn on you. And I'm just gonna be sitting back chilling, eating popcorn, or eating my 20 chicken wings. Damn, that need to go on a shirt too. That needs to go on a shirt. 20 chicken wings. No, not 20 chicken wings. It's gonna be like on the shirt. It's gonna say, "Can I have a wing?" And it's gonna be like a chicken wing at the bottom, right? And it's gonna say, "Can I have a wing?" That's what it's gonna be, y'all. That will be funny as hell. That is going to be funny as hell. Can I have a wing? It's gonna be a 20 piece at the bottom of it. Oh man. It's going to be a 20-piece at the bottom of "Can I have a wing?" Oh man. Yeah, that's very weird. Yeah. This is not how you right when yeah, when this is not how you get a channel. No. This was definitely a bad maneuver, you know. Right, right. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I have to. Like after I'm done with this, I have to tell her like, "Hey, this is what's going on. This is what happened." I might pull back like a few details and stuff like that, but I have to be honest and tell her, you know? You're right, Denitra. You're right. That's what I was going to do. Mm, amazing. Amazing. Like even though I'm talking, like I'm kind of like at a loss for words because you ever like feel like is this shit real? Is this shit real? No, no, I'm keeping it. This my signature. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Oh, let me put up the comment and read it back. No, that's my signature. That's my signature. No, no. Everybody love the hospital picture cup. Now the hospital picture cup. You can take credit for that. Okay, you can take credit. But saying that you was my ghostwriter and all that shit, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. My ghostwriter, and I would steal the things that you would. What? Who says that? Really? But y'all, do we even sound alike though? Like, like you hear her talking right now on the Crack channel, right? Do we even sound alike? Like we say the same things? Like has she said, "Let's be clear"? Has she said that, or said put a one in the chat, put a two in it? Like, has she said the same things that I have been saying? Like, if anything, you know, it should be something like, when you hear her talk, you be like, oh, that's AT2 says that, wouldn't you gather that kind of information? But no, that's not even true. Uh, she had to tell you to move your bed out the camera frame. Huh? My bed is not in the camera frame. It's right there. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, sorry, y'all, let me go ahead and switch it. Or sometimes I even record directly from my bed. Or, like I'll be like, oh, this chair kind of hard, y'all. I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna sit on the bed because my ass get numb. So sometimes I gotta sit on the bed and shit like that because I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna switch, Your jokes, thank you, Jazzy. Like, we don't even sound the same. We don't talk the same. Like, come on now. And again, you haven't been in my life for 30 years. So how would I? Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Shit, that should be my channel name. Shout out to Make It Make Sense. But that should be my channel name now. Crazy. Crazy. No, it's a queen size. That is funny. Oh my god. Y'all, but I'm not even scared. Like I'm telling you. Now that's funny that they try to put it, oh, you should be scared. That she should be scared or something like that. That's crazy. If you didn't go to YouTube, you wouldn't have nothing to be scared about, right? Like, there's nothing to be scared about. We chilling. We talking shit. We having a good time. We talking. She's in her 40s, sexy 60. Oh yeah, make sure you hit the like button and let's get our quota. Shit, we gotta hit that quota. How many likes are we at, y'all? Let me see. Did we at least get to 100? Damn. Like, my family exposed me and y'all don't even want to give me 100 likes? What the hell is wrong with y'all? Right, Vegas? Right. Oh, we got 132, but it's 200. So we can at least get 200 people up in the chat, y'all. I mean, 200 likes in the chat. Okay, we at 136. Okay, I see it. Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be another expose, you guys. Yes, Sunkiss, yes. The age is that big, yes. But you know, like I said, I don't think there's going to be another interview. I think I kind of shut the shit down. Like, there's nothing more to say. This is going to remain a personal matter. As far as me continuing to do, if I wake up tomorrow and see an Auntie Genesis on the back, no, not a collab. Oh shit, shoot, not a collab. Oh no. Oh no, not a collab between my auntie and Genesis. Oh no. Oh, that would be funny though. That would be very funny. But anyway, yeah. Anything that happens is going to be a personal manner. When I talk to my mom, I'll let my members know how that go. But as far as, you know, anything else, I'm not addressing no more. And did I know what I was doing by coming live at the same time as him? Yes, of course. You take away the views from the other person that's slandering you. You take away the views from the person that's slandering you. So at the end of the day, you guys, I think I won. Let me know. Who you think won? Do you think the Coke won, my auntie, or did I win? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think won? Oh, y'all gonna be calling me Daddy. I hate you. It's ATL, you stand. You know what? I never asked my mom for the spelling of it. Oh, there you go, Win. I never asked my mom for the spelling. You know, but I always just said D-A-Y, D-A-Y. Some people spell it D-A-E, D-A-E. But yeah, but y'all better not be calling me that all the time. But y'all want to joke around, yeah, that's fine. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Like I said, I gotta call my mom and shit. Well, I gotta pee first. I definitely gotta pee, and then I'm gonna call my mom. But I love y'all. Thank you for watching. We out of here. Deuces.